All right. Hello, everybody. First off, I just want to thank everybody for joining me today on this channel. This is the very first episode of blank. We don't actually have a name for the channel yet, but I know we're going to come across it. My name is Josie, and you guys are all going to come to know me as Miss Metaverse. We are here because I am very, very, very excited, and I gotta tap into this, and I got to get connected with my girls. We have a lot to catch up on, girls. We have a lot to catch up on in a very short period of time to do it in. I just want to start off this video how I'm going to start off every video. I'm going to outline the goals of the video and what we are going to have. I'm going to put timestamps in the bottom as well, so you guys can skip to the parts that are most relevant to your learning journey. And also the naming conventions of my videos will also help you guys organize through everything just all of the content that I'm going to deliver. I'm not just going to name them randomly and it's going to be confusing. It's going to be not confusing, and I'm going to try to do it as logical as I can. All of this content is going to be directed strictly towards the female investor, the Canadian investor. I am a Canadian female, and I feel like that is not at all a demographic that really has been tapped into yet at all. So me being who I am, and my passion for creation, my passion for sharing and learning and teaching is brought me to where I am right now. So that being said, if you don't know or haven't heard of terms like crypto or non-fungible token, then you are in the right place to start off with. If you have heard of these terms and you want some more in-depth content right now, specifically this instant, then please drop me a line, hit me up, DM me on my Instagram. I'm going to have all of those links below, so you guys can always know how to get a hold of me, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. This is my new full-time thing, and I am completely devoted to it. I want you guys to know how devoted I am, so I'm just going to have to show you. Anyways, back to the content. So that being said, like I said before, if you have a direct question, and I'm going to start out with logical things, the process that I learned in the basics, because we need to get through that. I'm not going to sit here and say, drop $100,000 into this. I'm the guy who's going to make you money, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm not going to talk about things that I don't know. I'm always going to do my research first, and I'm always going to prepare it and present it in a way that makes sense and is true and logical. I am not by any means an experienced long-term investor. I have just recently become involved in cryptocurrency trading, and I'm going to say it definitely has made me some money, and it really isn't too hard if you have the desire to get money and you have the desire to learn, and you got a good head on your shoulders, and let's get to it. I'm not going to make the trades for you, but I am going to tell you that if you listen to me, I think that we can probably make some money together. So if you have a question that I'm not going to answer right now in this video, because I'm not going to really answer any questions in this video, I'm just going to tell you who I am and what my goals are in this video. If you have a question and you're like, oh my gosh, Josie, Miss Metaverse, whatever, I need to know, should I do this? Should I do that? Is this blah, blah, blah? And you really think I'm going to be able to answer your question, hit me up and I'm going to do my freaking best to do so. Moving forward. So the goal of this channel, like I said, is to be your number one source for crypto related content, news. We're going to do interviews, reviews, coin analysis, technical analysis. We can do some live streams, some all sorts of conversations. I'm going to build a Discord and of course a Patreon page as well. My experience, my education is in web development, so I will eventually have a website, maybe even an app. Ooh, who knows? So anyways, be patient right now. If you're watching this video and you're like, wow, this is cool, I like this chick, I want to know the good stuff, well, just hold on and tell me what you want to learn, and I'll try to make that a priority in the content I deliver in the upcoming weeks. Right now, we're going to start logically, and we're going to go forward the way that I know how to go forward, which is everything that I know, and then we're going to build on top of that. We're going to go through and we're going to have our building blocks, then we're going to build on top of our building blocks, and I'm going to hopefully build all the shiny tools that I need to put in my cute little pink toolbox to make money. And I want to put those little shiny tools in your toolbox too, so you can get that money as well, girls, because it's not just for the men and it isn't something that we can't do. We know we can do whatever we want to do. We don't need anybody to tell us to do it. So let's just do it. And that's what I'm doing. So here we are. And again, thank you so much for joining my channel. I do want to say though, however, because I just said all this whole girl rant and female advocacy and whatnot, I don't want to come off as not appreciative of the male influencers and the investors and the content creators that are on YouTube. I got into cryptocurrency just before the Shiba Inu token blew up. So my experience in being what's that word? Informed, or my experience essentially with the content creators were mostly male, but that doesn't mean that it was bad. It was great, and this is what has got me where I am so far, and that's why I'm mentioning it. I'm gonna shout out to the guy producers and the guy content creators that I just think absolutely killed it, and it really got me hooked on this whole industry right now. We've got Chad Reddings. He is great. He's a Canadian fellow, and he's really serves it up straight. Your Pop, I don't know where he's from. I feel like he's American. Love his vibe. I love his enthusiasm. Then we got Larry Jones. He comes off to me as kind of an OG. He does stock analysis as well, I believe. And a lot of these crypto investors, they also do stock trading and analysis as well. I have no experience in stocks, but I'm going to do my due diligence and I'm going to do my research, and everything that I bring to you, I am going to look at holistically, so that we're not just going into it like, oh, well, I know this one thing, so that must mean this. No, we're going to look at it from every different direction and all the things that integrate into how all this stuff functions, because we need to know that, right? That's how we make money. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, okay, so Josh's finance was really good too. He's great. He does a live stream of Shiba Inu, and he is from the South, somewhere in America, and he's funny. I love that guy. Austin Hilton, and I know there's more. Of course, there's more, but I cannot recall exactly who these guys are right now. But anyway, those are the guys that I definitely know for sure are great, and not gonna try to take any flame away from them at all, or really anybody. I just want to be the source that it kind of like streamlines it and funnels it into female-friendly content, because you guys aren't like we can't always understand what we want to understand. And there's a lot of things that I'm looking at on the internet, and I'm very eager and I'm very excited. And, but some of this stuff just really isn't clicking with me, right? Some of it is clicking with me. And when it does click with me, that is so exciting. And that is why I'm here. But not all of this content is clicking with me, right? It's hard. And you can't speak to every single person in your audience. It's really hard to define that. So that's why I made the decision to do female directed content, because I think that it just hasn't really been spoken to yet, and I don't want anyone to get left out in this huge transition and flip of wealth that's going on in the world right now, which is why I'm so gosh darn excited. Okay, so I also want to give a shout out to my boyfriend, because damn, he is the one that really pushed me, and he said, you got to do it, you got to do it, you got to do it, you got to do it. And I did it. And now I can say, ladies, confidently, I can say that my portfolio is definitely shining like a diamond compared to his. And not to say, I mean, he has other things to do for sure. I am a stay-at-home dog mom, so I've just been crushing it. But, I can say that I'm very confident in the projects that my tokens are invested in right now as I'm making this video. I've only been in this crypto environment for a few months now, which is like I'm a fresh little newborn baby. But I can tell you that what I've done in my time is my research, right? I've done my research, and now I'm sitting here making a video, and I'm telling you where my money is sitting right now. I know it's going to make me more money. I know it. And I'm not going to have to do anything, girls. I'm just going to freaking sit here. Okay? Except for all my research and all the content I'm going to deliver to you guys and everything in between. But I mean, I'm not going to go to work. I'm going to go and work for myself, and I'm going to bring in that bacon. I'm going to bring the bacon home. I'm going to make that paper. So I can say, yes, I'm going to make money this month off of 100%. I will tell you, I am going to make money off of cryptocurrencies or NFTs or something that is related to the metaverse. And I don't just say strictly cryptocurrency trading or NFTs, because in this day and age where we're sitting right now, the evolvement of the metaverse is happening at such an exponential rate. There's absolutely no way to tell what sort of new opportunities are going to come out of the works, even in the next coming days or weeks. As we speak right now, there could be something happening that we have no way to even fathom right now, because the metaverse is a phenomenal place, and it's only growing, and it's growing exponentially. So moving forward, I really want to get into it. I'm going to give you guys some background about who I am. First of all, I think I mentioned prior, I am a Canadian. I'm obviously a female, and so I still reside in Canada right now. Most of my content that I cover is obviously going to be from a Canadian trading position, although I will do my best to review content, or sorry, not content. I will review apps and stuff that's relevant to other countries that are like really, if somebody's needing that information, I will definitely do my best to provide it for you guys and to do my own kind of analysis of it to give you guys my opinion, because I think I can probably get a good one. I think I'm just going to sit here and research forever, and I'm going to figure it all out for you girls. So hang on tight. That being said, everything mostly, other than that, unless it really needs to be covered, everything that I'm going to be doing is going to be directed towards the female trader in female cryptocurrency trader in Canada. Okay, cool. My educational background is in graphic communications, web design, and print technology. I'm a huge nerd. I'm a bit of a nerd. I'd like to say a little bit, but I'm actually a huge nerd. Wasn't not always that way. I didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I grew up trying to chase paper a lot, and I spent the majority of my youth getting into trouble and tirelessly chasing and trying to accumulate money. I did not have any success with this because I was never equipped with the skills that I needed to move forward and to actually to do good things with money. I just had it and I spent it, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know how to invest. I didn't know how to trade. I had no idea about anything. I think for like a year or something, I had a financial advisor because my friend was like, yeah, my girl's a financial advisor. And I was like, cool, I'll give her some money. And then I don't even know what happened with that. So I'm not somebody who's like, I don't have a bachelor's in business or finances or something like that. My education is in design, and my experience in web also. And my experience before I went to school, I have a ton of experience. So I started working when I was really young. I started working at Taco Time for $4.90 an hour. I moved around a lot. I had a billion different jobs. I'll just list off a bunch of them off the top of my head right now. Doggy daycare supervisor, clothing retail assistant, barista, baker, line cook, nail technician, hairdresser. There was a time that for a while, I wanted to be a seamstress, and I worked at a place that made 90% of the mascots in the world, and I had my own department, and I assisted in production in 2 other departments. I also was the person who tried on the mascots every time because I was just in the right size to kind of be in the small ones and the big ones. So that was fun. A lot of really random ass jobs, pardon my French, but so all that time I was making art. I also did bartending, cocktail bartending, and I always found the art of doing something in whatever you're doing. Art isn't just art, but you can find art and find creative, something beautiful about creating something in anywhere you go. So that's kind of how I live my life. My entire time that I was working all of these things and doing all of these reckless things, I was always creating, and I was always making stuff physically with my own hands. I never did anything digital, and I was absolutely against the whole digital realm. But fast forward to 2018. This is when I lost a bet to myself, and I ended up enrolling in graphic communications, the education program that I went to, in after I had a few drinks. So let's just see. I got a little thing written out to make sure I don't get too off track here, girls, and I find myself getting a bit off track. Okay, so yes, my life was thrown in the direction of digital technology with the acceptance letter. I moved cities, obviously, because who enrolls in school where they live? That's ridiculous. So I moved again, move. And, I ended up doing pretty well where I went to school, and I got honors and everything like that, and I have a 4.0. And so I fell in love with learning. And I coincidentally learned exactly what I need. I was equipped with the skills that I need to do what I'm going to do right now for you guys. And hopefully just enough of the skills and the time and the patience to hopefully bring you guys some videos that are aesthetically pleasing to look at. I will say now I'm not a financial advisor. We're going to learn all sorts of stuff. I'm never going to tell you what to do exactly with your money. I'm never going to say, hey, put your money here. You're going to double it today. Done. I'm going to say, listen, I'm doing this. You can do what you want to do, but here is my analysis. Here's why I'm doing it. And here is my tips on trading and stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you do it because I might lose my money. Who knows? I'm not perfect, but I'm going to strive for that. And we're going to continue forward, and we're going to continue learning, and we're going to, our bets and not our bets. That's not what they call them. Our trades are going to be less risky every single time that we decide to make a trade. When you're trading, the number one thing you have to do is assess your risk management. If you have no risk management, you're not going to be a good trader. You need to have risk management. And risk management comes in all sorts of different ways, but we're going to cover all this stuff in later videos. So we're going to start out with this is my introduction. In other words, every time you trade, it's a gamble. You are the person who's going to do that gamble for yourself. So if I'm going to tell you I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to help you do your own due diligence so that this gamble becomes less and less every single time. So I'm not going to put clickbait type titles. Like I said at the beginning of my video, I am going to do some proper naming conventions so that your learning process is streamlined and we're not like sifting through videos time after time because we want to, what was that one thing that you said, and we have no idea. I'll be like, that was like 1011101 or something like that. Okay, so why am I doing this? I'm so excited. I'm doing this because I know right now there is a potential to make stupid money, and I mean stupid money. I mean, really stupid money. There was a guy who invested $3,000 or $8,000. I don't even know, whatever. It doesn't matter. You've heard the stories. If you guys are here, I'm sure you've heard some of the stuff coming out of the crypto news world. And there are some really, really crazy things that are going on. There's some people that have, they locked themselves out of their account of Bitcoin and they have like $10 zillion in there. There's people who turned $30 into $1 million. There's people that turned $600 into $8 billion. There's people who invested $1,000 and they have like 10,000 bazillion% return. And then there's people that are obviously losing a ton of money. But we are going to be the people who are making money, not losing money, clearly. Okay, so I'm working right now to set up all the channels for you ladies, like Discord, Twitter, Patreon. Like I said to you guys, sorry, my neighbor just came home and it distracted me. Okay, I still live in an apartment, yes. When I get rich, I won't have neighbors, and I'll have my own room, and everything's going to be distractless and pristine and perfect. But for now, I am in an apartment, and I do have 3 dogs and a cat. I will let you know that you probably will see them. You might see them. You probably definitely will hear them. Luckily, you won't smell them. And yes, so that being said, I wanted to again thank you so much for coming and tuning into this video and making it this far. I hope that I wasn't too blah 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 run on sentency, but I am really excited, and it's taken me a little bit to like kind of get my head straight and wrap my head around exactly how I want to deliver this content to you guys. But at the end of the day, the thing that just keeps popping into my head is, what do you need to do, Josie? You need to be transparent, and you need to get on it now. That's two things only. Okay, so organization, obviously we have that. We're going to be organized. That's part of who we are. Moving forward, we're only going to get better at everything. But right now, we just need to get the ball rolling, and we need to get this content out there. And we need to start building our community so that we can have these discussions and to progress at a timely fashion. So my upcoming videos, first of all, so this was my introduction video, like I said. My next video I'm going to hopefully publish, I'm going to try to record it tonight, if not tomorrow, and I'll be posting it tomorrow for sure, is going to be just a brief kind of a delve into like explaining what fiat currency is. Fiat currency is money, is like real money. It's like a dollar bill. It's like Canadian or US money, if you don't know that. I didn't know that right away, and I was like, what's fiat? And it made me very confused. So we're going to talk about fiat currency, obviously, just very, very, very basic stuff. Fiat, crypto, and what is the metaverse, and kind of all this stuff, just how it interacts together, and then sort of how it pertains to us, and how we're going to, if it doesn't pertain to us, how we're going to make it pertain to us, and how we're going to get that money out of it, because it's a billion gazillion-dollar industry, and there is money. Like, as I made this video, I can tell you probably, like, I'm gonna undershoot because I just don't want anyone to call me out and be like, that's not true. I'll say $10 billion went in and out of cryptocurrency. I mean, that seems low, but it's really hard to perceive the type of money that's coming in and out of this industry right now. So I'm gonna say, you know, it's a lot, and you know, I have made some, and I want you guys to make some too. I want you guys to be intelligent and informed, and to do your own research, and when you can't, to just watch my videos, because I'm going to do that research for you girls. And also, intelligence and knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, over and over and over and over and over again. They cannot take your education away from you. And education isn't just what you learn in schools, it's what you teach yourself. So girls, let's learn, and let's do it together. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Josie, or you can call me Miss Metaverse, whatever you like, and we will see you soon.